Hello, Sales Queen. Welcome back to another episode of the show. I have got my tissues, my water. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I have been suffering really badly with a cold. So huge apologies that you could probably hear that in my voice. Today's episode is going to be a juicy one because we're talking about sales energy. We're talking about the energy that you give off when you are selling. And I'm going to ask you the question, which we will dive into in some detail, about do you sell with the same energy that you invest with? Now, this episode has been inspired by a client conversation. We were talking about, what makes people buy, and we were talking about that sort of like invisible X factor that some people have just got, that invisible vibration that just makes some people magnetic. And what is that thing? Now, that thing for me is energy. It's always going to come back to energy. And I would say that of all the people that come to work with me, especially the high ticket clients, the high level close proximity clients that I support, they all have the same thing in common. They have all said to me at some point, Rach, it was your energy that made me invest. Okay. So in this episode, I really want to unpack this thing that we call energy, figure out what it's all about, help you to reflect on the energy that you give off. And obviously, if you reflect on that and think, I need to make some tweaks and adjustments to this, give you some pointers as to how you can do that. Okay. So if I have a coughing fit partway through this, I hope that my trusty editor will be able to get rid of that for us, but let's see what happens. We're over on YouTube as well for this episode. So in the show notes below, I will give you the link for my YouTube so that you can head on over there and you can watch me having the coughing fit as well as hear me. How good is that? So I've made some notes on my phone because there's a few things that I don't want to forget. So let's first of all talk about the energy that we really don't want to sell from, right? If you are an investor that invests from a place of fear or lack or doubt or uncertainty, then it might sound something like this, right? When you're making an investment decision, whether that's, a coaching program, whether it's a house, a car, whether you're investing in a new financial advisor, like whether you're investing in a new outfit, every investment that you make, do you recognize that you have these thoughts running through your mind? Okay. Do you say things like, what if this doesn't work out? Yeah. Like, what if this is a bad investment? Do you say things like, what if it breaks? What if it's not as reliable as I think it is? Do you say things in your head like, oh, I'm not really sure. Like, what if this is like a really big mistake? Yeah, so are there these seeds of doubt that are underlying, that are running through your mind, even if you don't verbalize them during your investment process? Are these things going through your mind? Am I wasting my money? Is this going to be a big mistake? You may even say this to friends, partners, relatives, people that you are using as your investment sounding board. Maybe you could ask them, like the last time I was making a big purchase decision, did I doubt myself? Did I second guess myself? Did I assume the worst? Did I think that it was going to be really tough, really difficult? Or did I just sail through the investment decision? Did I even ask you for advice? Yeah? Because this is what me and my client in our conversation the other day found out, that she was selling exactly from the place that she was investing from. She invests with some fear. She invests with some uncertainty, with some doubt. And therefore, when she sells, she has this theme, this track running through her mind of, what if they don't get results? What if they think this is a mistake? What if they don't like my offer, my program, my service, whatever it is that you sell? What if? And what she could notice, this was a really big light bulb for her. What she could notice is that she was selling with the same energy that she invests with, because she's looking for reassurance when she invests. She wasn't selling with an energy of empowerment. She wasn't selling with an energy of, you've got this, this is you backing yourself. This is you taking a risk and taking a gamble, but knowing that the risk and the gamble is on you. Yeah, because I know that a lot of you here sell coaching or mentoring or consulting. You sell courses, you sell your expertise, you sell your knowledge through the service that you deliver. And so by selling with doubt, you're really showing that you've got doubt in yourself. You're showing that you've got doubt in the course that you've built, or doubt in the coaching program or the mastermind that you're running. Now, if you are selling from a place of doubting your own offer, you can imagine how that's going to translate through in your energy. And what we noticed in this conversation that we were having the other day, and again, you might recognize this for yourself, is that she only ever would look for a payment plan. And if there wasn't a payment plan, she wouldn't invest. And yet what sparked this entire conversation was she said to me at the start of the call, Rach, I want to attract more pay in full clients. I want to attract those people that are like, hell yeah, I am in. I am 2 feet jumping in all the way. Where's my credit card? Let's do this. I'm an action taker. I'm results focused. And she wanted more pay in full people that were that kind of energy. And I asked her, when you invest, how do you do it? What is your process? And before she could even answer me, I could see by the look in her face that she was like, oh, you've just nailed me to the wall, Rach. Like, because just you asking me that question, I can see I would never pay in full. I'm too scared to do it. I'm too scared it's going to be a mistake. I doubt the investment. Even when I've invested, I have buyer's remorse, because buyer's remorse is a thing, like that morning after feeling of, what did I do? Yeah, like the beer fear, like buyer's remorse is real. I've had it, where I've released some cash in, like in good energy with good excitement levels behind it. I've released the cash, and then literally 24 hours later, I'm like, what did I do that for? That was a crazy decision. Why did I even do that? And just for that moment, you're doubting yourself. And then you can remind yourself that actually, no, this is what I wanted. It's the return on the investment that I'm looking for. I still want those results. I'm just doubting my investment decision. I'm not actually doubting the results that I want. And so my question for you today, really, the whole point of this episode is to really get you to notice, what is your investment energy? And are you selling from that same energy? Are you selling from that same energetic capacity? Are you giving off potential seeds of doubt, signs that there is uncertainty in your offer, in your service, in your program, in the return on investment? Are you giving that energy? And if you are, right, if you can notice just by me posing the question to you today, if you can notice that you are, and maybe you're the person who wants more payment plans rather than pay in full, yeah, or vice versa. Like, I want to give you some tips, things that you can do to help you give off an energy of certainty, an energy of confidence, an energy of security, right? Because buyers buy when they feel safe. Yeah, buyers buy when they feel certain, when they feel sure. They buy when they can see that there is a proven path, there is a proven track, yeah, like a proven pathway to the result that they want. They buy when they can see that other people have got that same result too. They buy through certainty. And so if you are not giving off an energy of certainty, because the energy that you are giving is an energy of lack and doubt, then this will be massively affecting the success that you're having right now in your business, okay? But we're here to change it, because you want to become an online sales queen, and I'm going to teach you how to do it, right? So what are the things that you could shift right now? Simple things, easy things that would change up that energy and allow you to sell from an energy of real certainty. One of the first things would be that you could make an investment that you feel really excited about from an energy of excitement only, no doubt at all, right? Could you make an investment, however big or small, right? I'm not telling you need to go out and like buy a car or spend 20 grand on a mastermind. Obviously, there's a spot for you in my mastermind if you should so wish to join it, but I'm not telling you that you need to go out and try this with a really big investment. you can try this with a small investment. Okay. So could you go out today? Could you find an investment that you would like to make? I'll tell you what would be a good example. I've just invested in a new scheduling tool in my business to help us schedule multiple posts across multiple platforms. And I was on the checkout page and it presented me pay monthly or pay annually. So I had to go through this exact decision-making process. The pay monthly was obviously going to cost more over the space of a year. And I had that little moment where I thought, oh, should I just pay monthly so that I can cancel at the end if it's not good enough? And then my investment brain kicked in and I said, no, don't be ridiculous, Rachel. You've done the research. You've researched this tool. You've seen it in action. You've had a demo of it. You know that it is the right platform for you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here on the checkout page. If you're going to go in, go all in. So I invested the annual amount. I invested for the year, knowing that we were going to do the work. We were going to learn exactly how to use it and get the most amount of return on investment that we can from this product. Yeah. So that would be a good example of what you could try this out with. Is there a piece of software? Is there an app or a tool that you've been thinking about getting? Maybe it's a video editing tool. Maybe it is an AI tool. Like, are you bumbling along using the free version of something when actually you really want the all-you-can-eat paid-for version, but you have been doubting whether or not that paid-for version is going to give you a return? If you have, that would be a really good example of what you could use this for. So I want you to make that investment from an energy of certainty. And I want you to notice while you're making that investment, what are the decision-making processes that are going through your mind? What is the track? What is the track playing in your mind? So is there a thought of, I pay this money, what do I get back? Yeah. So what is the return? You might want to also notice, is there a question that you're asking yourself about the short-term, mid-term, and long-term impact? So with this thing that you're going to try investing in, is there a quick win and is there a longer-term win? And what is the short-term impact and what is the long-term impact of that? Because very often when we invest, we're looking at the quick, the here and the now, like, what am I going to get? But very often, exactly like a coaching program, right? Exactly like a learning process, a mastermind, a coaching container, a course even that you want to invest in. Yes, there's the immediate learning, but what about the impact that knowing the new thing is going to have on the rest of your life? Yeah, like I'm always saying to the ladies in my group, you might be in my group for 6 months or 12 months, but what I'm teaching you has the potential to make you money forever. I'm just about to run my 8-week funnel building mini mind, and I know what I'm teaching in that 8 weeks. 8 weeks is a drop in the ocean compared to the impact that having a high performing funnel will make on your business long term. Yeah. So think about the investment that you're going to make and watch yourself as you go through the decision making process, finding the things that make you feel certain and the things that don't, the things that cause you doubt and the things that don't. Yeah. And then when you've noticed how you invest, I want you to then remember that your client is doing this to you, right? Your ideal client is in your audience right now, watching your content, watching you on live streams, watching your stories, wherever it is that you're hanging out. You've got ideal clients circling you right now. They're in your vicinity and you may or may not know that they are there. And I want you to remember that them making an investment decision in you and your service and your offer is no different to you going out and investing in this app or piece of software that you're going to invest in. They will go through the same decision-making process, right? So now I want you to ask yourself, am I portraying certainty in my content? Am I showing them client success stories so that they can feel certain? Or am I leaving them with unanswered questions? Am I so afraid to share my offer that I'm not actually talking very much about it at all? So you're maybe posting on social media, expecting people to buy when actually you haven't given them enough information to feel certain and sure that it is the right thing for them. So you think you're selling your offer, you're mentioning it by name, but you're not really giving your audience the confidence to buy. Yeah, this energy of certainty, I promise, could make you thousands, ladies. It is the difference between you being a sales queen and not being a sales queen. It is the difference between you signing a client this week and not signing a client this week. The energy that you give off, knowingly and unknowingly, conscious and subconscious, whether you're aware of it or completely unaware of it, there is an energy that will leak through you. I mean, that doesn't sound that good, does it? There is an energy that will exude through you, whether you know it or not. And that energy will be the deciding factor for your audience. So that energetic vibe that you give off has to be one of certainty, has to be one of confidence, has to be one where you can portray the real value in your offer, okay? So things that you can do, you can go out and make this investment decision. You can focus on the return on investment and the end result in your content. You can talk about the short-term impact and the long-term impact. And then the final thing I want you to really, really reflect on and think about is empowerment. Are you empowering your audience to reach out to you? Yeah. Are you empowering the conversation? Yeah, like maybe your messaging is, book or buy, or maybe your call to action is, drop me a DM, let's have a chat. Let's see if this is a good fit for you. Your audience may not reach out to you if they don't feel empowered to do so. And so, yes, this comes back to energy, but it also comes back to the way that you communicate the call to action. So what I would always say is, rather than DM me the keyword, let's chat, I would add a "so you can" onto the end of it. DM me the keyword ready so that you can start and then talk about the result. So if it was me, I would say, DM me the keyword ready if you're ready to start hitting 10K months and more in your business. Or you could say, if you're a health coach, DM me the keyword health if you're ready to start dropping those pounds and feeling more energy than you've ever felt before. Or you could say, drop me the word skin if you're ready to work on getting your glow up on for summer. Yeah, so you want to add the "so you can" onto your call to action, and that will help to empower the conversation. Yeah, you don't want to just say, book here, buy here, DM me the keyword. You want to actually empower the audience to take the step so that they can get the result. And it's in the energy of the way that you put that across that they will feel the empowerment. Yeah. So I would say, DM me the keyword ready so that you can come and build 100K business with me. That's what I know that you want. That's what I want. I have the proven pathway for you to be able to do it. DM me the keyword ready so that we can make you a personal plan today. And if you are not exuding confidence and certainty in that messaging, that is absolutely going to slow down the rate at which you get inquiries into your inbox. Okay, so my big questions that I've covered today is, are you selling from the same energy that you invest from? And is that energy an energy of empowerment? Is it an energy of certainty, of confidence? Or do you allow fear, lack, doubt to creep in? Because when you invest, you feel fear, doubt, and lack. Yeah. And if you do, you can practice making an investment decision from a place of certainty because you have done the research, because you have that inner knowing that this is absolutely the right investment for you, that you are taking action as a results-focused, empowered woman. If you practice making your investments in that way, you will in turn help yourself to give off that energy of empowered action taking to your audience. Okay. So I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. This is definitely a conversation that I know can help you make money today, this week, this month. So let me know how you get on. If you're not already subscribed over on my YouTube channel, please do it now. If you are not following me on Instagram at Rach Howarth, please come follow me. Drop me into my DMs. Any feedback that you've got on this episode, any questions that you've got, but also the thing that I would really love from you would be ideas for future shows. Is there something about sales that really gets you going, that really has got you frustrated, or really got you feeling like you want a different way to do it? I would love some new ideas for show topics and show themes. So drop into my Instagram DMs if you have got any thoughts, and I will obviously shout you out on that episode to thank you for you giving me the ideas. And, if you know anybody else that will benefit from this show because they want to become an online sales queen too, then please do share it with them. Thanks for being here, and I will see you on the next episode.